Evening, guys. Oh, thank you for the resub, Spider. The screen is going crazy. That's pretty insane. And it's the affiliate anniversary. Oh, the chat is in the middle. I never moved it. Whoops. My bad. One year since affiliate is pretty crazy as well. Did I see what you posted in the StarTech channel? I don't think I did. I'll give it a quick look. I'm gonna do Wetware stuff today. I think tomorrow and Sunday, if I do stream both days, it will be building stuff probably. I said I'd do some building over the weekend. But I would like to get to the UV energy hatch and do the wetware first today. Right, Discord, what am I looking at? Throughput boosted barrel cracker and pyro oven. Oh, World Showcase thing. What is this? Is there anything new here? It's a meat user post. Cool. Okay. Throughput boosted pyrolyze oven sounds pretty nice for me in particular. Right. It's not getting removed in Theta 1, but will be in Theta 2. And it's a 3-part update like Eta. Okay. Cool. Again, I don't know if I'm going to patch to it. Probably not, right? But it's nice to keep up to date with everything. Right. That's right. I need to get the LUV pump on passive. If I want passive wetwares, which, you know, I do, then hang on, these need these, which need these, which needs this, which needs passive LUVs. Yep. Okay, we got a sterile clean room, which is great. You know, we can do all the stem cell stuff in there. But I am gonna need to do that LUV pump. Alright, let's give it a look. Just gonna join this line here, I think. It should use most of the same components. Maybe they don't like the way it's integrated into the pack. I don't know. That's the kind of vibe that I get from it. I think the only reason they would get rid of it is if they just don't like the way it works. And I guess they would rather do something else and rework it. Right, the LEV pump. Let me bookmark each of the components that I would need. Right, so which ones do we already have on passive? Obviously, LEV motors themselves are on passive. Niobium titanium pipe, I imagine isn't. That shouldn't be that difficult. We'll get an extruder for that. In fact, I could use this extruder. Might make things a bit easier. Normal pipe. Bolt into, that's a large pipe. I want a normal pipe here. Good. Okay, do that. Get some niobium titanium. Is the drawer locked? Yeah. 3 and it should do it. There it goes. Right, cool. So that's done. So LDV motor pipe. HSSS plates are not on passive, but we just need a bender for that. Shouldn't be too difficult. Ore processing factory doesn't give much of a byproduct. Yeah, it's good for doubling ores. I'd say. Like the reason I like it so much for tungstate, when I use it, jeez, I've got a lot of tungstate, is that I know I can turn one crushed tungstate into potentially 2 dust. Whereas if I went through the regular ore processing route, I would only get 1 dust, right? And then the sacrifice is the poorer byproducts. So it's situational, Meat Weasel, I think. And okay, so we send in HSSS ingots on setting 1. Simple as. Plates in here, we need to lock and link the drawer, and we need to get a downgrade as well. Lock the drawer, there we are. Good. There's a drawer controller. Yep, that's fair enough. Right, HSS plates done. HSSS screws. Were we ever making those? No. Okay, screws is a 2-step process. We need bolts, and then we need them in a lathe. So extruder and a lathe. Your ore factory was a tungsten, everything else didn't care enough. Yeah, that's basically what I've done, right? Like I did the ore factories, like the basic ones at the start, like for as many things as I could. I had on passive, and then when like the ores got too complicated, I just kind of gave up and used the HV throughput boosting machines, didn't I? Right, lathe, extruder, and then we want a bolt mold rod into bolt And what are we sending through? It's HSS again. Sounds good. Right. Do that. Bring the power over. There we go. Already getting screws. And in they go. Good. Perfect. Screws are done. Right. The silicon rubber ring. Is that something we ever made on passive? No. How's power, by the way? Have a quick look. Good. It's great. Nothing wrong. Right. Silicon rubber rings. I'd like to press it when I get a chance. There we go. Extruder with an ingot. Are we getting the ingot or the pulp on passive? Yes, the ingot we definitely are. Good. Right. In that case, I just need another extruder. What's next after the ring? The rotor. That's just two extruders together. Okay. And then there's wire. Sorry, there's cable, not wire. In that case, I'm gonna do take the extruders. I'm gonna take a wire mill first, and then I'm gonna take an assembler. Not a circuit assembler, a regular assembler. Right, so the wire mill is gonna go here because neither of these two make anything that gets outputted, and then we're gonna do. It's annoying; it doesn't line up very well. Do it like this. Assembler. Hmm. I think it's tidier if I do it this way. I didn't mean to do that. Right. I'm gonna put the wire. I'm gonna buffer the wire as well. Basically, is my thinking. And that way we have the drawers look a bit tidier at least. Grab a couple downgrades. Right, I need a rotor and a ring extruder. There is ring. Rotor is next. Right. You are the ring, so we'll grab some silicon rubber ingots. Send those through there. HSSS once again for the rotor. The drawers. Oh. Okay. Swap these around, actually. We're going to need the extra side to send the rubber through. So that's quite handy. There we go. Right, that there. That one there. We'll grab an interface and a robot arm. Keep exact, just say 2. And I'd like, I think it's going to be those 3. For this, yeah, it is this regardless. Okay. Ah, we're already making niobium and titanium wire on passive, which means I don't need the wire mill. Mind. Good, good. This one just needs some rubber. We'll do silicon rubber. Actually, styrene. Okay, both these need to be linked to everything, and then that is all the bits needed for the LUV pump. Sorry, that was a bit monotonous, I think. I don't know how big this needs to be, but I'm going to make it literally the same size as these guys, because I imagine that's enough. This down the middle. That looks right. This was like 8 long, right? Yes. Okay, so that's, and there's 7 components needed. So it's the right size. We're all good. Let's downgrade. Adding the program circuits to your multi-blocks. Nice. Like you mean the one we showed you, the program circuit card? Yeah. I don't think you can use the pattern modifier to change them all, to take the program circuits out. I wish you could, but I'm pretty sure we tried and we couldn't do it. Yeah, I remember us giving it a go, Spider, right? When you restart on Theta, you're going to try doing subnets in a way that makes any item that gets passively processed completely skip the main net. You mean like when it's like got like any ore processing? Or do you just mean like you want only the finished passive item in the main net? I'm confused. Right, I need some ULV. I need 8. And then I need my screwdriver, which I can't find. There's one up here, sure. There we are. Oh, sorry. There. Okay. Bus, and then something like that. Okay, a load of interfaces. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Separate islands and machines, each island with its own storage subnet for the input, and have storage buses that insert things immediately into the subnets without being read by main. Right, so anything that's going through a machine isn't going to be seen on the mainnet because you're using storage buses that are on the subnet. Therefore, it wouldn't be read by the mainnet. The storage bus reads what's in the subnet and pushes it through rather than you having to have anything be detectable on the mainnet. Sure, I think I understand. Just about. What else do I need? Sorting alley. Right, this is gonna suck, by the way. I mean, unless I put robot arms in all these. Oh, it's actually quite tempting to do that. I think this will honestly save me in the long run. Is it possible for me to, hang on, the machine memory card? Can I copy a robot arm configuration? I don't think I can. No, unlucky. It's fine. I realized what I did as well. Hang on, sorry. Get rid of all these. Do it again. I need to make sure they're in the correct order. $16 for this one. And then screws. Next one is the ring, which is 4, so we'll say 8. Supply exactly 8 on import. Put this in here, grab the rings. Perfect. Next one is the rotors, which is only 1, so we'll say keep exactly on 2. Put the interface, put the rotor, and then the cable itself is a 2. So this will be set to keep exact on 4 import. Boom, and the wire. Right, it needs power, a million other things as well. It needs the data. Why do I have no titanium? I know why we have no titanium. I got titanium by doing the titanium trifluoride, but my source of titanium trifluoride was through the quieter processing. But obviously now that we have streamlined it in the chem plant, we don't get that as a byproduct anymore, which means I have like none. Even the little ones that go in the debris, I'm guessing the debris doesn't go quick enough to warrant. I found the issue with the debris. Oops. Hypercrafting is the setup you're going for. Isn't that something the B guy does? I don't remember his name. J something. He's very good with the AE2 stuff. Don't know who it is. Okay. I'm sure someone does. He's like a bee. He puts the bee in his base everywhere. Right, purified debris means that they'll go in here, which will turn this back on, which will give me more access to titanium trifluoride. Titanium trifluoride. Yes. Okay. Otherwise, I guess we do it the old way again for titanium, which is funny. I can get titanium dust by processing sapphire slurry. 2% chance. That's great. Obviously not doing that. Same for ruby as well. This guy, J Zells, I found him. There you go. Oh, that's fair enough. Okay, cool. What am I doing? I'm not really looking at anything. I wanted to look at... Not that one. Or that one. The, Yeah, magnesium and titanium tetrachloride. What happened to my... Where was I making titanium tetrachloride? I feel like it was here. Oh. That was weird. Sorry. Did that show up when I searched his name as well? It might have done. I realized I had him on, I had the, I'm in his Discord server, so I went and scrolled and found it. The B guy. Right. How much carbon monoxide do I have? Quite a lot. I don't know what that is. Is that something he's making? I did see it. I was curious. Yeah. No, I know he's making it, but well, no, not that he's making. Is that what he's doing? He's making it. That was the impression I got. Annoying. It's fine. That's cool. Space robot arm. Rutile and carbon. I know for a fact that I've got a lot of rutile, so I'll be fine with that. This just needs chlorine, I believe. That's not chlorine. Chlorine isn't on my... Oh. Okay, hang on. Right. Okay. How do I solve this? I think I know how. This is how I solve it. There you go. I think I can live with myself. So one thing that I believe. What are you doing? Useful. I think that the titanium EBF is now set up to make the other one. I'm making stainless steel somewhere, aren't I? Tungsten, titanium. Okay, hang on. I'm currently just doing that. Neodymium. I was under the impression that I had 2 EBFs that made stainless steel. Yes, no, I agree, hypercrafting, but I remember making a second one when it wasn't like doing it quick enough. And I wanted to swap that one out for what are you? HSSS. Interesting. Do I have another HSSS? I must do, right? One of you, maybe? Oh, we have no chromium. Are you too slow? Oh, wow. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. There we go. I should fix that problem. Right, sorry. HSSS. HSSG, twinite, fuel. Ha, you. There are 2 HSSSs. Now, it's obviously very important material. We've got a lot of it on passive and stuff, right? But I think that I should move it to titanium the old way. Means filling this with magnesium. And titanium tetrachloride. Oh, that's annoying. Are you using argon? Yeah. Are you using nitrogen? Yeah. I agree, Meat Weasel. I agree. There we go. The magnesium chloride it gets recycled through, so we're good. Right, good stuff. Okay, so that should sort out a titanium problem. hopefully. Brain. What was I even doing before? I was trying to sort the pump out. What was the matter? We wanted to make the data access hatch, and that required titanium we didn't have. Okay. Well, I know it's also going to need some power. So let's sort that out. The StarTech specific superconductor materials are insanely good. They get better as you tier up though. So like the Solari, what is it called? Is it called Solarium? Soul infused wire. And the Signalum, right? Like these early ones, they have less amperage. Like a 1x one has 16. So I did use some 4x, but as you go up, like say Shellite, the Ivy one, the 1x by itself has 64. Insanely, it's stupidly good. Like, like it should not be that good. Well, if it's a machine by itself, 1 amp per machine. Yeah, like Hypercrafting said. But if you're using energy hatches multi-blocks, it'd be 2 amps per machine. But it wouldn't use more than... It wouldn't use 2 amps for the recipe, right? It would just use 1 amp, I believe. Unless you're using like a 4 amp energy hatch, in which case it would use 4. Yeah. Yep. All these things are true. Alright, hang on. Gonna just shove these in here quick. That is very quick. Nice. Oh yeah, no, for that load of machines, and you're using aluminum wire, yeah, you're gonna be fine, dude. Don't worry. 16 amps, like the chance of them all being on and that overloading the cable, even if you've got more than 16 machines there, I'd say it's pretty unlikely. I forget laser IOs in this pack, man, when I see it. Yeah, if you're using converters, match the amperage of the converter and you're good. Yeah, pretty much. That's the main thing you've got to really follow is the energy converter, because especially with the case of the StarTech cables, your amperage in the wire is probably going to be higher than the converter. So you just follow what the converter says. Interfaces. It's mostly just interfaces and auto pulling. Like when it comes to buses. When it comes to machines, yeah, I'll use an interface with a robot arm when I need specific amounts. Or just export buses. You know, like here, I'm using... obviously, like, I go through the issue of having... the thing with laser IO that I like that I wish there was a solution for with Greg itself. What's the point picking up machines? Picking up the machines? Thanks, Spider. Great tip. Yeah, the higher tier of wires will carry lower tier voltage. Yeah. Because it's the limit, right? It's like it can't go higher than that, but it could go lower, right? Oh yeah, this is shift right click. If I'm like messing with these, I'm just pressing shift and right click. It picks up the machines. Toggle, is it? No, that's a backpacks thing. Oh, carry on. Yes, I remember that. I didn't realize. Oh, I'd rebound it. Yeah, I must have done that ages ago. Yeah, no, just rebind carry on. Yes, or do what hypercrafting said if you really want a screwdriver. Yes. Yeah, no, what I was gonna say is the one thing I like about Laser IO is like Laser IO can specifically fix this problem that I have, where I have to use two faces to input stuff, because I need to input a specific amount of items, so I have to use a robot arm, but I can't input a fluid in the same face of the machine. But if I had a Laser IO item card with a like a counting filter on, I could do that, and then also have a fluid card that does the chlorine, right? And then it would go into the same face, which is great. But then also you have the issue of, okay, then I need to have a laser node set up with an interface that pulls all those things separately somewhere else, right? And then that's linked. Which is like the extra bit of hassle that I don't really bother with. I just use AU2 things instead. I definitely did use... I used Laser IO quite a lot in Moni Factory, didn't I? Right, how's the titanium doing? It's not doing great. Can I, like, find where the macerator is for the titanium dust? Oh, you're not even full. Okay, no wonder. Okay, what about the extractor? Where is the extractor? Ha. Right. I would like the data access hatch. This, there. Right, I'd also like an IV pump with a data stick. This has to be done in the scanner. Great. I can clone the sticks. Oh. I got to pull it out of the other machine anyway. This isn't that bad. It's fine. But I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, Meatweasel, rebound, carry on, and you could do what I've done, and that is manually install the shrinking device mod to make yourself tiny. Because I really needed it. I needed it so bad. I realized I was asking for a data access hatch, and I had one in my inventory the entire time. How depressing. Oh, there you go. I'm confused. The structure's formed. We have lubricant and soldering alloy. And all the items are in, right? Yes. Plates. Yeah. Screws. Yeah. The rings. Oh. Why is that? Huh? Well, that'll do. Now I know I don't need the robot arms. I only need the robot arm for the first one. I just cared about this not being filled up, and then just decided to do that for everything. That was my reasoning. Hypercrafting. But no, I agree. I don't need them. I should have just done it for the motors. That's the only thing that's really important. Right. LEV motors on passive. That was a hour's work. Pretty much. Amazing. I just wanted to be able to make these. What about a yawn? What? I need to do these on passive. Okay. I yawned. Did I really? I don't even remember. Crazy. I totally just yawned then, though. Not gonna lie. Right. I need these multi-layered fiber printed circuit board things. Oh, they're already on passive. Fantastic. So this is on passive. This is on passive. IV circuits are on passive. I think niobium titanium foil is on passive. It totally isn't. Okay, well, let's go do that. It feels like something that should be here, so I'm going to put it here. Even if it is for the circuits. Right, and other than that, it's the IV sensor, which we can do all those things on passive. I don't know if I'm going to do them here or not, but we'll see. Right, we got ads coming soon, so we'll do the geogrid during the ad break. It's foil that I need. Good, okay. Right, the ads are coming. We'll do the IV sensor after the ad break, I think. And we'll probably set these machines up over here. So I need a lathe for the iridium rod. You're just in time for the geogrid. And that's it. That's all I need. And then the assembler. Right. Add should hit any second, and then we'll go do that. Draw. Iridium. Go. Power. There's the ads. I'm going to quickly do this. And then we'll do it. Oops. Whatever. A 1x1 draw is what I want. That there with a downgrade. Okay, and then okay, I need tungsten steel plates. I need any passive IV circuit, which is going to be these ones, quantum star, and iridium rod. I'm realizing tungsten steel plates one on passive, and this drawer isn't linked. Okay, we're going to do geogrid. Forget about it. It's fine. We'll do geogrid. Right. Here we go. Okay. Right. Borders 1 to 2 country. Actually, let's start bottom right. Hosted Men's FIFA World Cup. Capital city population under 5 million. Ooh. South Africa. Is everyone going to say that? Everyone's going to say that. Okay. Under 5 million? How big is Berlin? Berlin's not that big. I wonder if Germany would be a sneaky one. Thank you, Nintendo Kid. It is my affiliate birthday. Can't see the top. Oh, sorry. I'll zoom out a little bit. There you go. Okay. Yeah, hosted the Men's FIFA World Cup. Capital city population under 5 million. I think Germany's like a good, a sneaky one I could do. Assuming Berlin is not that big. Oh, okay. I had a feeling. Thank you, Spider. Right. Coastline length with less than 40,000 kilometers. And it's hosted the FIFA Men's World Cup. Did Qatar host the FIFA World Cup, or did the UAE host the FIFA World Cup? And either way, they'd both be less than 40,000 kilometers by like a mile, right? 40,000 kilometers is quite a lot. I thought it was Qatar. I'm gonna try it. Oh, everyone said it though. It's too recent of them hosting it. That's like the most common answer. It's got to be too recent. Yeah. I should have said like Uruguay or something. Oh. There you go. Right. Okay. Has won the men's FIFA World Cup. Oh, but I've just used Uruguay. I'm sure people said Uruguay for this one, and that's why it's much better here. This is why it's good to do it in like reverse order to try and get the more common answers out of the way first. Right, won the men's FIFA World Cup and is a little country. Oh. I mean, the UK is probably less than 20 million. No. How big is 20 million? It gives me a reference, right? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. That's probably too close. Maybe the Netherlands? Have they won the World Cup? I could say Portugal or Spain. Yeah, I mean you can't say England, I don't think. So they would accept the UK, I imagine. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this one because this is kind of tricky. Right, won the men's FIFA World Cup with a small. Oh, okay. Has the US won the men's FIFA World Cup? Not the men's, surely. Okay, yeah, I don't think they have. Other than Brazil and Argentina, and Uruguay, have any other South American countries won the FIFA World Cup? I might just go Italy. I wonder if Argentina was better. Nine finals and not one. That is rough. Right, for this I want to say Portugal, but I'm not. I'm worried it's gonna be a really common answer. It's wrong. Okay. We'll leave that for now, I think. Right. Borders 1 to 2 countries. Can I say Singapore? Singapore's bigger. That's really stupid of me. Brunei. East Timor. Or Timor-Leste. Okay, go on then. You spawned on an appetite vein? On what? On what mod pack? Right, let me think for this one. Eswatini. Nice. Sure. Right. Any other places we're likely to get legendaries? Probably here. What mod pack is this? The country size stuff is difficult. Yeah. I mean, this is really long. This is a really long coastline. So like any country, pretty much any country would apply for this one. You're on GregTech, yeah, but what like the what's it called? The community pack? Okay, fair enough. I should take Casa for this one, but I've already said it now. Oh, okay, one more. This is actually we've done actually really good here. This is a really good score, I think. But we need one more legendary. You know what? No, I can't. Oh, I don't know. Is this insane? How big is... Or maybe Portugal? Oh, looks like everyone did really good on this one. God damn it. Yeah, look, Uruguay was the most common answer here, and then next no one did it because everyone did it in this one. And then yeah, Qatar was the most common answer for this one. It was South Africa for this one. That's the first one my brain went to as well. And everyone said Germany for the middle one. Interesting. Okay. What could I have said? Argentina for that one instead. Lebanon is the best one here. I said Kuwait. Brazil. I had to say Brazil for either of these two. I mean, like, this is such a big number. Brazil's coastline is massive. And then Sierra Leone for this one was the best one. There are some better legendaries for sure. Oh, I need 7 answers for this one. Tricky. I could have said the UK here. Or Spain. UK or Spain. I said Portugal and got it wrong. How annoying. I don't know how popular they were as answers. Oh, it's because Portugal's not won the World Cup. And that is really big. Okay. I think these sizes are just insanely big. And Singapore's barely over 5 million. Man, that is just annoying. Okay. Right. Fair enough. Back to our usual Gregging. Right. We need to get a tungsten steel bender. Get down setting 1. Perfect. Are you linked here? No. Are you linked to this one? Yeah, no, I think it was true for both of them hypercrafting, right? Like the country size was massive, and the coastline was massive. I thought anyway. It just like it was so big that it would just apply to everything. Like if Brazil's coastline is too isn't big enough to not meet the criteria. Like, that's insane. Right, there we are. IV sensors on passive, which means this is on passive, this is on passive. IV circuits, the foil, the pump. Just need a petri dish, which is as easy as getting a fluid certifier. Yeah, I agree. But Portugal really feels like a country that should have won the World Cup. Right, PBI plus a cylinder mold. Don't need the pattern provider for that. Shove that in there. Shove my PBI in here. And then... go. Lock and link the drawer. Right. That is everything we need for the wetware circuit board. Apart from the sterilized growth medium, which is going to be all the sterile clean room stuff. So we're going to do that now, I think. It is, it is. Don't worry, Spider, we got it. Okay. I like how that music played, the new track started as I came down to this level. That feels very appropriate. Right. Uh... Okay, that's insane. Oh, interesting choices here. I do have a lot of uranium. Also, a lot of uranium-235 that isn't being used for anything. Interesting. I think I'm gonna do... Do you think the Quadra? Or the Quadria? Is the recipe time different? No. Hey, Pilly. Thank you, dude. Double the yield. Oh, it totally is. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay. Still need to pack it, though. But that's good. Thank you for pointing that out. Look at the input carefully. Everything's going pretty good, Pilly. We are doing wetware circuits, which I think is something that I was probably doing when you were like hanging around on the ammonia factory world when you were building stuff. It was around that time, I think. Right, enriched bacterial sludge. Yeah, that's two. Yeah, okay. And then this is gonna need. All right, that's a window clean room, but this. Yeah, all right. How come? All right, the quadria. There aren't many things that we can do that aren't in the sterile clean room, so anything we can do, we will be doing. All right, lock and link the drawer. You bought a resin 3D printer today? Spider, aren't you the one that is the big on the 3D printing? You don't do resin? Okay. This is definitely an LCR recipe. Right, as a byproduct, of course. Sorry. This is the recipe I want. This should still be done in an LCR though. Oh, that's pretty cool, Billy. You missed like a week ago. We were talking about the peak plastic. Polyether ether ketone. And how it's very expensive and fancy stuff. No, I know peak's not a resin thing, but it's like a 3D printing thing. Or it was in your case, Spider. Or not that you'd used it, but you mentioned it. When you were talking about your 3D printing last time. Right. This, I mean, LCR, biomass, and bacteria. Biomass. Fermented biomass is something we are making this way. Yeah, we're not actually making any biomass. But we should. Haven't got any biochaff though. Right. What's up with that? Why no biochaff? What are we normally doing? We're normally doing plant balls and saplings. But we got no saplings, and no plant balls. Slime essence is a way to get plant balls. Interesting. Oh yeah. Do we use crown already? Lithium crown? We do. Alright, great shout, hypercrafting, thank you. That's really good. Have we got life essence? Or are we gonna do that? Okay, we have life essence. Good. Right. Give me slime essence. Oh yeah, this would be easy. Okay. I think I do have cryptand. Is that one of the recipe choices as well? Sorry, I might just have missed it. Well, you know. Oh yeah. I reckon we do have the cryptand. We have the regular one. Not the lithium one. So I need to make it into lithium first. That's okay. We can always do that. Right, this needs to go in the centrifuge. Give me a second. Whoops. Yeah. Never mind. Wait, what? Oh, setting 1. Huh. Pressing 0. I just didn't read it. Look at me go. You got a camera on the printer? That's pretty cool. Right, so I need quite a lot of slime essence for this. Oh, that's really cool. Right, while that is going, let me get a bit more life essence to put in. Oh, wait, just a little bit. There we go. Okay. While that is going, I would like to make the lithium cryptand, if possible. We have lithium perchlorate, right? Yeah, we do. Yeah, okay. Right, this needs an EV mixer, but I might do an LEV mixer because, oh my god, the recipe time was very long. Right, clear the space out. I'm going to refill this. Oh, that's going to be really cool. Done that now. LEV 4-amp converter right here. There we go. And then we need some of this. It's just the name of. What do you mean? What is it? A reunion of? I couldn't tell you. I can tell you where it is. It's kind of it. I don't know why it's called that. I'm sorry. Right, to make the lithium one, we need, yeah, easy enough. Abydos 16, good. Interface and robot arm, the usual. You take regular cryptand in, which I'm a bit confused because this. Oh, I guess this is being made elsewhere, probably up there, and it was buffered correctly. So, right, this and this. Sodium, lithium perchlorate. There we go. So there's a minute, and then it'll do that, and then we need to grab a Storage bus. Okay, and you're going to be for Krypton Lithium. How is the slime essence doing? Perfect amount, 16. Right, slime essence goes in the compressor to get me seeds. We take the slime seeds. That's the last bit of that as well. That's good. Seeds go in mystical greenhouse. That uses tertium, which I'm not making. It's like a weird tier of seed where I just like skipped over it. That's rough. But I could just dupe it. Okay, that's really easy. Essence replicator. What is that emote? Beat Weasel. What is that? Solid machine casing? What are we button smashing? Right. That's firebox casing. It's not. Okay, whatever. Yeah, 18 of that. Oh, it was lucky. And then it wasn't. Right, what else? 12 aluminium frames. Hardened glass. Okay, there we go. That's looking better. Grab a drawer with a downgrade. LV input bus with the tertium essence we are duping. Cool. And then back here. We're just doing the same thing that we did here. Which is a big old energy hatch. We've got these LUV 16s lying around. That's a bit excessive. Maybe do the IV one. Right. That. And then we're going to do IV 16 converter. And a flux point. Did anyone watch the Super Mario Galaxy movie? I heard it was terrible. Everyone seems to hate it, which makes me really not want to watch it. I'm very put off by the fact that everyone hates it. Is titanium still struggling? Jeez. I guess the niobium titanium's got to catch up. And I used loads of it making... Yeah, okay. My bad. No, I mean, I've not seen a film at the cinema in ages. I wish they did, if it was crap. Because you can't make such a good game into a terrible film. That's just depressing. Right, that goes in there, right, to dupe this? No, it's the lithium one. Okay, that's fine. Sure. What's missing? I guess a maintenance hatch? Sure. Right, I'm confused. What's happening here? There's tertium in here, which isn't consumed. Ah, I need an output for the cryptand. Okay, understood. Great. Okay, LV hatch. You know what? This is something in a storage bus, I think. Like that. Go. Right. I don't know what draw controller this uses. Oh, here it is. There we go. Okay, there's tertium. That will now go with the seeds, and we can get some slime essence and some plant balls. I don't think the debris is the problem. Not gonna lie. And I did the titanium tetrachloride thing. Is that working okay? Like over here, right? Ah, it isn't. Why aren't you working? Oh. You are, it's a lack of the titanium tetrachloride. I guess this is too slow. That's probably true. This is the kind of thing that you'd put in an LCR normally. Is it using one bucket each time? Yeah, so that's basically just made this like be 10 seconds the titanium, which is really slow. Okay, fair enough. That's a good point. Right. I have less. Okay, where is the 1000 sized? Yeah, you're done, bro. Right. I'm going to. What was I trying to make? The greenhouse. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. What? Really? No, it's there. Okay, greenhouse. It had to cool down, didn't it? Just one, not 1,000. Cool. Right, 1 by 2. Lime seeds go in. And then we need to send in tertium and water. Downgrade the draw. Lock and link. There you go. I get a slime essence every 10 seconds. Right, and each slime essence is worth a stack of plant balls. Okay, that's actually really worth it. Ah, we didn't get it the first try. It's an 80% chance. There it is. Okay. Put that in there. That is linked now. Good. Then... Ah, you've got a pattern provider on you. Oh, you do all my dye? Is it not locked? It's locked. Interesting. Okay, this one does the dye, so I need to make a new one. Essence burner. Yeah, no problem. There was a thing before about the quality. Spider said that you could either pick 1440p or 720p. And not 1080, which is really weird. I think it was some weird OBS setting. But I think we fixed it, right? That does now work. You can watch in 1080p. Lithium cryptand. Okay. I would think that I stream often enough. Right, we got plant balls. Great. Yes, no, I remember that being true, hypercrafting. Yeah. Right. Get this in. Right, how are we looking? We got the plant balls sorted, which means we're going to start getting more... Ooh, this should be better than what it is. Okay, this is the easy solution. the easy solution is I overclock these both to IV. Is your first LCR? Right, Meat Weasel, the first thing you should make in your first LCR is flux dust. It's an EV recipe, but you should have access to HV energy hatches, right? So use 2 to overclock it, and make some flux dust, and get started with flux networks. Without a doubt, is what you should do first. Yes. And that is gated behind an LCR. Nice, good stuff. Cool, there you go. That means that I can probably change all of these. It's like so unnecessary either. No one cares about those two machines. And these can be improved. So, hang on. The biochaff macerator. Whoops. I think IV seems pretty good. So I'll grab this. I'll grab an IV energy hatch. I'll grab a bit more shellites. Right. You're done. You're done. Got an IV circuit as well. Nice. That's great. I remember you saying like a week ago that you were doing like MV circuits and just getting the AE2 stuff sorted. So that's great. Right. Biochaff, good. This stuff now needs to be made into biomass. That's a really long tangent. But we should be back on track now. So I need biomass to make bacterial sludge using this recipe with an LCR, in the sterile clean room. I also need bacteria, which also needs biochaff, and a brewery. But there isn't a good enough brewery. I think I need an LUV brewery to make this good. UV. Well, I can't make that yet. So ZPM at least. Hang on. How quick is the recipe? Brewery at LUV. A bucket every 1.85 seconds. Yeah, I'm sure. I need the UV pump, and I don't think I can make that yet. I'll double check though. Bacteria needs this every 15 seconds. I mean, this isn't too bad. Oh, I see. How quickly would I need bacterial sludge? It's 1-to-1 with this. So the enriched one is 1 bucket into 100 mutagen. How much mutagen do I need for this? 4. Okay. Uh, Maybe I could make this. I just wouldn't be able to power it. Even if it's the bottleneck that I have, do I need it to be that quick? Like, do I need it to be running constantly? I do. Okay, well, there you go. Right. I guess we try and make the ultimate brewery then. Can I make the UV motor? I can make the UV motor. So I need to make the UV pump, which means I should make a ZPM pump. Orb. If the UV pump needs a data module, I'm screwed. No, we're good. No, it's okay. I'm happy to do this. If you think it's worth doing, I'll do it. And it seems like it will future proof it, which I'm on board with. Okay, what else does the UV pump need? Okay, I can do all that apart from the normal Naquada pipe. This pattern needs to go in. I guess it needs to go on both of these, right? Okay, that's all right. Right. UV pump. It's weird seeing the UV stuff as red. I'm really used to UHV being red. So that's kind of throwing me off. Right, and then just an Aquata alloy spring. Sure. Oh. Ah, wrong. Oh, we didn't get the data. You're still going? Ah. And I can just do this. And because I have the setup for the data bank, yeah, I can shift click it into my AE2 system and it go into the data bank straight away. You buffered the sterilized growth medium fluids with super tanks. Like all of them? Every step. Why I used the Skystone tanks. You did? Oh my god. Yeah, Skystone tanks. Okay, well that is a UV brewery. Use that's and you're saying that okay, I'm hoping I'm not going really overkill with this then. Well, sure, if you say so. Well, these will sort themselves out quite quickly. That's good to see. Do. Right. I need to make the LCR. So let's go large chem reactor, PTFE pipe casing. Right. Maintenance hatch, configurable one. I will be shoving it in this corner where it is not going to use up any useful space. Reduce the speed and shove a load of tape in there. I'm going to make more tape as well while we're here. We have got ads coming soon, so we'll do a time guesser in a bit. Biomass and bacteria. So neither of these are being done at the moment. Biomass can be done in the pyrolyze oven, so we'll do that. They can shut the hatch, that's good. Yes, it's a lot, but you'll manage. You'll be fine. Right, so for biomass, just the main output. here. Something out super tank. Specifically on pyrolyzed ovens, yes. EBFs, I don't think you can. Oh, whoops. Jeez. Okay. We've got ads coming soon. I'll finish this off and then we'll probably do the time guesser. Right. I need ME match plus ME bus. It's assessing 1, right? Mm-hmm. Right, I'll finish just to pyrolyze oven off and then we'll go do time guesser because ads are running. Alright, come on. It tends to happen, doesn't it, Meat Weasel? Right. There we go. Ah, of course, a classic issue. There we go. Lock that in, and then we will grab a storage bus for this. And then when I'm happy that this is working, we'll do time guesser. Right. Not a bad geogrid, but everyone else is pretty much better than me. Hopefully we can do a bit better with the time guesser. Right, flashbang ready, sorry, and daily. Here we are. Uh, 21st of July 1969. Right. Dutch. I can quite confidently say, right? I'm not insane. Again, 9 times out of 10 it is going to be Amsterdam, so... Who knows? That seems pretty good to me. Don't know much more I can really do there. You know, just down the road. Not bad. Yeah. Moon landing. Okay, this is... That's Paro... Wait, am I doing this right? Yeah, right? I'm not insane. I always second guess myself with these things. Yeah. Right? I'm looking at all the people and I'm thinking this is not it. This is something else. That's Jimmy Carter, by the way. That's got to be right. So this is not. I don't think this is not. We're somewhere else. We're probably in India. On the map? What do you mean? Can I find something? I can't read these things. Oh. Oh yeah. And it didn't match, did it? I got confused. I'm being silly. This is the India gate. Right. That's got what that is. Alright, okay. I don't know which... I mean, probably here, right? And if it's Jimmy Carter, then he was elected in 76, so it's any of these years. 78, 79, 79. That was 78, bollocks. Okay, we saved ourselves from that. I did everything I needed to do, recognized that it was the wrong place, and recognized who it was. Right. Interesting. Who died? Berlin, Vienna, Berlin, Prague, Zagreb. But that's German, right? That's the German spelling of those cities. It did say Vienna first as well, which is interesting. Oh, that's quite a gamble, but I think we could maybe go for it. Do you think it's Vienna? Literally based on the fact that on those lists of cities, it's first. That is it. That's my only reasoning. Like, I don't know. And a year. That's gonna be tricky. I don't know, man. It's probably post-war. It's, yeah, almost certainly post-war, but I just don't know. RF, not EU, but yeah, still really good. I don't know who would have died. Who would have died? Was there an Austrian pope? That doesn't make any sense, I don't think. I also don't think it's a pope. Maybe just some other fella. Oh, that's like a very, like, Prussian-looking hat. Jeez. I don't know, man. I don't know when this is. I'm gonna just go, like, late 60s. I really don't know when it is. And I don't even know if it's in Austria. Oh, and I was like, definitely post-war, and it definitely wasn't. Oh, and it was in Budapest. Terrible. Okay. Right. Okay, a person who died 1,000 years ago. That's really great. That's really useful. I knew they were dressed like way too. Denmark. Actually, it could be Sweden. It's a bit black and white. I have. Nestle can go away. Right. It's this either Swedish or Danish, guys. You gotta help me out. Yeah. I'm leaning towards Swedish. The chat's in the way? Oh, sorry. Oh, it totally is, yeah. The way this, like, picture is on the side. Oh, but then it's, I can't, it's so white, so you guys I can't see your text very clearly. That's something to keep in mind. Maybe I can find, I can set the scene up differently. Let's make that easier. Right, here we go. You think it's Swedish? Yeah, I thought it was Swedish. Right, Stockholm or Malmo? I'm gonna see if there's any like tram kind of things in Malmo. Or any of these buildings, like any of these look the king would be in Stockholm? Okay. That does make sense. Right, any of these buildings looking... Who knows? It's just some weird intersection. It's fine. Right, what is going on here? Oh, the year, the cars. Jeez, man, this is hard. They are driving on the left. I did notice that, yeah. I mean, most places did. A lot of places did drive on the left and then switch to the right. That's pretty common. Especially around the time this is probably like between the 40s and the 60s. I don't know when this is. I really don't. For 54. Yep. 1914. I knew it was. I was like hedging my bets. I had a feeling it was earlier, but I wanted to. Crap. Okay, I have to get this one bang on. Oh. I just don't know where the Artemis 2 thing launched. No, it's 2026, don't worry. It is Cape Canaveral, right? Did they launch it from there? Oh, the last pick. No, I picked 1954 or something. Is it here? Well, it's at a viewing platform, obviously. It's like a big car park. None of this looks like a car park. Yeah, and unfortunately, it's quite an easy one, assuming that the Artemis 2 did launch from Cape Canaveral. But I don't know. None of the places really match where this is. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be here, isn't it? Like, I shouldn't really kid myself. Fingers crossed. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. It's alright, don't worry. They were way further away. To be fair, yeah. Like, if you think about it, if it launched from, like, wherever the thing is, here, that is not, that is much further away than that. But it does. I get my 40,000. So we had the one in Sweden that we were pretty far off on the year. The one in Hungary, I was off by, I would put it in Vienna. I guess when I read the city names, they weren't in German, they were in Hungarian. Which makes sense. We correctly fixed the one that was in India at the India Gate with Jimmy Carter in it. And then the given Florida one wasn't too bad. The Bahamas launch. Right, not bad. Probably better than the GeoGrid. Hang on. There we go. Right. Biomass. Great. The Norwegian one? You're Swedish. Bollocks. Sorry. I mean, you don't want to be the Norwegian royal family right now. I don't think. So good for you. Oh yeah. No, I do know this guy. Wait, so you've only been to Stockholm once? Huh. That's surprising. I need Prismalium. Uh, what is this link, Meweasel? Prismalium. Right, it's mixed like this. Is molten Prismalium easier? No, it is not. How long is it in here? Oh my god. Okay. It's the king and the cat. He goes all as a cat and as a cat. Oh, the cat's drinking. That's cute. That's a nice cat. ABS is always faster. You're saying that hypercrafting, and I'm reading like 1,000 seconds, and it's terrifying. So the mixing takes 50 seconds. Ugh. Am I being convinced to do it in an ABS? I think I am. God damn it. Okay, fine. Okay. I know it does, but I'm doing passive setups on my hypercrafting, and you know how that goes for me. I'm not gonna make the really big, insane one that I can't wall share. This will do. You're kidding me. It's... Oh. God damn it. Oh, no, I want this. They look the same. It's so annoying. 12 heat vents, high temperature swelling casing. No, heat vents. What? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I haven't got any energy hatches or anything, do I? No. Okay, terminal this thing then. Right. Maintenance hatch. That took me too long to work out what I needed there. Definitely lower the duration. Tape. Okay, cool. How are we doing? So for molten prismallium, I need Nequata, mercury, barium, calcium cuprate. I don't think I have that. Not gonna lie. And tungsten carbide, sure. Use the pattern provider and interfaces for fluid and item crafting as you did. Do you use a pattern provider and interfaces for fluid and item crafting? What do you mean fluid and item crafting? Like the cards? Not the cards, the cells? Provider into interfaces. Sorry. Right. Oh yeah. No, I know what you mean. Like, yeah, like we do for the assembly lines, right? We have tungsten carbide dust, I think. Right, because we mix it first. Anyway, yeah. Mercury, barium, calcium cuprate. What an interesting collection of things I'd need. Oh. Right. I need an EV mixer, which needs how much? 10. Okay. Good stuff. That is plugged in. Export bus and then interface here. Grab a robot arm. And then also grab oxygen and mercury. Acceleration cards for those. Robot arm here. For the dust, the largest is like a 3, so just like 6. And then I need barium, calcium, and copper. Right, and the setting. Two. Nope, 4. Okay, fine. Right, then 16 of that in one go. That's pretty nice and easy. Okay. Am I missing like pipe casing in the blast motor or something? Nope. Okay, so where is it? Where's the new dust thing that I need? The new So I need a stocking bus with a stocking hatch and ME output. Oh god. Yeah. Thank you, me Weasel. And then how much ZPM power? Gonna do a 4 amp for this, I believe. Let's grab a flux point. Let's grab a... That all I need? No, I need a level emitter and a controller. Okay, so ZPM 4 amp right there. Grab this. Put it on the network. Bypass the limit. That's important when you get to the higher numbers. The hatch is going to contain argon. And then the stocking bus is going to be on setting 13. And we're going to put in mercury, barium, calcium cuprate, naquata, and tungsten carbide. There we go. 215 seconds to get molten prismalium, which we can freeze just fine. Good stuff. That'll get us the energy converter that we need. How is the power doing? Power's good. Power's great. How's the argon plasma itself? 6,000. That's really, really good. We got plenty of room for more there. Right. So we have biomass. I need bacterial sludge, which needs bacteria. This can be done in the UV brewery, which we're working on. In the meantime, oh wow, sure, okay, whatever. Okay, so this is gonna need two. It's gonna need a stocking input hatch, ME stocking hatch, and bus, and then the output just needs to be level emitter. So LV out hatch. Yes. You're guiding it to myself. Sorry. Any ideas on what things you could use it on? I'm open to suggestions. This is not what I needed. I didn't need a bus. I just needed biomass and bacteria. This recipe takes 30 seconds in the sterile clean room. This is used in a brewery really quick. And then this is done pretty quick in a distillery as well. Okay, so we want a good energy hatch. I'm going to do ZPM. How can I make this work? This. What's the point? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like those ideas. They're not bad. I'm gonna write them down. Right. Bacteria. Brewery. Prismalium. We have it. Yeah, I get you. It's cool. UV converter. Okay. So we get the bacteria. We get a bacterial sludge. That needs to go into a second brewery. But this one is not even like, this is nothing. Yeah, I think you do keep that. Long rod. Ring. You don't keep it. So I was right the first time. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll find you some guys. Like a bigger spend. Yeah, hypercrafting is he's my goat. Keeps me in check. Right, I need to do agar soon as well, which means we need to do gelatin, which all needs to be done. Can I what now? Right, collagen is also done in the sterile clean room. I need bones. Bone meal. Can I turn plant balls into bone meal? That would be ideal. Whoops. Nope. Can I turn biochaff into bone meal? Nope. Alright. How am I going to get bone meal? What passive setup could I have made? I mean, any greenhouse would probably do the trick when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, I was getting rid of the tiny piles of bone dust, which I could have been packing into bone meal, but I was voiding them. Okay, I'll make a greenhouse. It's not the end of the world. A hydroponic garden? I'm good. I don't need to do that. I just need to pick one of these to turn into bone meal. Probably poppies. That makes the most sense. Do I have poppies already? No, we can get some pretty quick, I think. Right. What do I need for the greenhouse? 40 steel frames, 12 blocks of soul infused. I'm good. I'm good. Huh. District Spark. Sure. I can't do this because I haven't got enough soul sand. I can't do the soul sand. Have I got a barrel and autocraft? I don't think I do. Oh. Today's Friday. Oh dear. No problem, dude. It is getting late. Right, all that witch water goes in, and then I'm going to put a load of sand in to get soul sand. Which I'm now sending into here, and I'm realizing it's going to break everything. Where's my aluminium EBF? Oh. Aha. Oh, thank you, world map. Well, I appreciate it either way. It's true information. I did become affiliate this time last year. What am I doing? Here you go. How much time stadium or have you spent to what I have? 2048. The drawer is full. One of these guys. But I reckon he's stopped because he's full. There's Tritanium doing its thing, Duranium, Americium. All the Fusion 2 boys are doing quite good. You have 4,000 buckets, so like a super tank. And then the ingots are on a pattern. Fair enough. Only 12 of these things? Oh, jeez. Okay. Why? And there's no other way to get this stuff, is that? No, don't think so. Okay. So the soul sand, I just need way more soul sand. Any of these filled with witch water? Nope. I built this machine ages ago. And I'm using it to make more soul sand. Oh, God. And I'm at, like, UV. And we're doing this. Isn't that cool? That involves making more of these barrels, and I can't bother to do that. I'm sorry. Just need 26. Specifically water buckets. Do I need to be concerned about that? Oh, you know what I didn't do? Level limit the Prismalium. Not that we were particularly close to having a ridiculous amount of it, or that would be a bad thing. But, you know. Right, back to the greenhouse we're making. Steel frame. Solid machine casing. Hardened glass. Like all the dirt. Find for the magnet. I just like shift right click it with my hand. I could have copy and pasted this. Expert sus right. But I didn't because I don't know, being dumb.
It's a raid!
Oh, BBS give me a big raid. Hello, everyone. Thank you, thank you. It's my 1 year. Hello, everyone. These are gonna need. Oh, okay, never mind. Wait for the grass to spread. That's fine. Right, I'm gonna sort the rest of this out. We've had a very weird stream. I'm gonna be honest. Really good progress, but really slow progress is how I describe it. Right, I need flowers. Like literally any flowers. Can I do like that? Hashtag, right? Hashtag Minecraft flower. I have no flowers. Great. I do have flowers. The game lied to me. Right. I guess I'll do alliums. Sure, that's cute. So these go in the crop greenhouse. We'll just do the basic one. And then I will be composting them to get bone meal. Underneath here, what do we have? We have the energy hatches as well. Don't forget. Okay. Where do these go? They're going to the side of the greenhouse. Sure. So like here. Sounds good. Is this a 16 amp? It is. There we go. And then to sort the alliums out. Probably. I didn't really check the percentages. I don't think it's going to matter really. But I might be wrong. So with the crop it's 65, with the allium it's also 65. It makes no difference, I'm afraid. ME output bus, ME inputs. So input bus is going to be fine. It's not going to be consumed, actually. So maybe... Okay, that's good. We have titanium again? We do. Brilliant. We've had no titanium all stream because of some silly thing. Right. There's an input hatch. There's the output. And then I need... Doesn't really matter. They don't get consumed. So... The hatch is going to be water. Guessing 0 with 8 in there, not getting consumed. Sounds good. The block isn't formed. That's because of this not growing and we'll do the crosswordle in the meantime. Right. I haven't seen Spider here, which is kind of a shame for crosswordle because he likes a bit of crosswordle. Right. While we wait for the dirt to come through. He's here. Of course he is. He's just quiet. He does like this. Right. Allium. Oh, it's 2 L's, isn't it? Oh, phone. Brilliant. Thank you. Terrible. You suck. We could do Stein with N, I guess. No, okay. No, that's what the N is. That's the N can't go there. I'm being so stupid. Sure, I can do that. I don't think there's going to be an F in any of these words. But sure, there's an A and a T in this one. Teach. Oh, unlucky. Weird. Okay, I want to do this one, but I don't know what to put in. Is this a word? No. Great. I'm thinking of something else. I shouldn't use F, really. Let's just do an L. That's pretty common. Oh. Sure. Near. Nope. Oh, wait. What was going on in your stream? Neat. There we go. Okay. This one. Why was he doing that? No, that's not going to be anything. Sure. I understood what he meant, even if the L key wasn't working. Right, there's an S here at the start, and there's a T and an A. It's there. Okay, the A's at the start here. That's good. No T in this one, so that's not going to work. Oh, that's not going to be good. Sorry, that's not right. There we go. Oh, the T is at the end. So this, we know this is K-I-T. Kited. That's not going to be a word. That's not really about God, kitsch, sure. Nope. Nice try. There's no S. Of course it was. Meat Weasel literally sent me a video of the Swedish king looking at a cat. So these two words were very appropriate. About. No. Whoops. Okay. Epoch. Nope, but there's a P in it. Cool. Okay. Hmm. Nope. I'm thinking something CK. Shack. Let's not be, let's not go too crazy. Oh. No N. This is weird. How does this word end? No L. No E, no R. Unless it ends in C. But that just seems even more confusing. No, again, no R. Hmm. This isn't a word, is it? Oh, it was a word. Alright, I'll give it a try, Spider. Okay. I can't guess anything. Oh, I can't guess anything. uh, Crap. It hasn't ended it for me though, which is weird. Doesn't it end it normally? It's probably scabs. Well, unfortunate. What this one? Or this one? Just check here real quick. No, the P. Wait, what? The P is here. Sorry, it's there. I mean, is it? Okay, it doesn't end in T. I don't know what it is. No idea. I wish it was epoxy. That would be great. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. Elope. Sure. That's okay. It's just a load of wordles, basically. Yeah, yeah. Sure. Nod. Yeah. And then adopt. Oh, we could have done this. Nope. So the words were Sue and it was scabs. Unlucky. Alright. You called it. I mean, after you said scams. No, I know. I also said scabs. Yes, definitely too late. I didn't process that it would be the last guess. Either. The grass has grown, but the multi's not formed. Oh. What's wrong? A global? We could do a global, maybe. Am I... What? What? Cannot use the ME? There's no reason why I wouldn't be able to use the ME hatches. Right, we've been over this. Do I have dirt on me? There we go. There was a bit of dirt missing. That's a terrible noise. I hate it. Right. Okay, the alliums are going into the system. Yeah. Right. Said alliums then need to be composted. Is this like a big multi? Ugh. I'd rather not. Can I just use like a little composter? When they used to need power. I thought this didn't run on power. Using on what machine? That should work. we will storage bus this because I don't think we're gonna get a draw controller around here. Yeah, that should work, MeWeasel. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, we have bone meal. Oh my god. You're kidding me. Where? Where? Why? What? I don't understand. I apparently have 2048 bone meal, but I have no idea where in a drawer it is. I don't understand. It kind of just makes everything I just did a waste of time, if that is true. Right, we need to do this chem reactor. Oh, that's more of an EBF recipe, not gonna lie. Not an EBF LCR. Oh, we're also running over. Okay, what to do? I think I might finish this stuff off next stream. We have everything we need for this, apart from obviously the whole stem cell route. Mutagen we're pretty close on. You know, it's just I need to set these breweries up. Which distilled 45k, yeah. It's a big clean room. It is. It's not that big. This is also a sterile clean room, which is basically just used for this. It's kind of annoying. It's just regular clean room, but with these sterile casing things on top instead. Um, mm, yeah, I'm too tired. My brain isn't gonna figure this all out. I think we're gonna we're gonna call it. Um, I'll go find someone to raid. Actually, I'm not gonna find anyone to raid because MeatWeasel already told me who to raid. He told me a while ago, and I kind of forgot. Uh, District Spark, but he's not playing Minecraft. But we'll see. He did spend the points, so oh, okay, I understand. Oh, he's playing Oxygen Not Included. We like Oxygen Not Included. That's a good game. No complaints there. All right. We'll finish off the wetware stuff tomorrow, and then we'll do some building the rest of the time, I think. All right. I'm gonna send you his way. And I'll get you a little raid message. Cool. Right. Take care, guys. See you soon.